success will never come overnight. You have to work for it. There is no an express train for success.
It's not magical.
It's not magical. There's no shortcut. You have to work for it, man.
Yes.
Like you have to be,
and you have to be intentional. Hi guys, welcome to episode 8 of the Groove Podcast.
Karibuni sana.
And when you see us here, you know it's time for
no rules.
Everything goes.
You think it.
We say it. Boom. Wow, I've missed you. Nimekumiss.
I miss you more.
Nimekumiss like no, mine is not at nimekumiss. Mine niko like really Nancy of all the people you would have missed. Like Rami Simba.
Acha kiburi. Utakupeleka kwa shetani.
But I've missed you. I've missed you guys. I go by the name of Nancy Kuria.
And I'm Simba.
Yes, and to our returning subscribers.
Karibuni sana.
Yeah, our returning subscribers tunameka karibuni tena.
I'm telling them karibuni tena to this episode again, episode number 8.
Yes,
and thank you for the support since you started this podcast, manze. Mmekuwa too supportive, mmekuwa too amazing, manze. Like I feel overwhelmed.
I know.
I'm overwhelmed. Na upendo mwingi.
Na mapenzi
mengi kwenu jamani. And for the new subscribers, for the new person, that person mwenye watch video for the first time, manze, consider subscribing, liking and sharing this content, manze. Ndukwe
you're home. Like you're home. You are
home.
This
of good content.
And great content and amazing
great vibes.
I know. I'm to go in sync Leo. I was going to say my live niko like, did you copy my notes?
Manyaka wako?
No.
If you know, you know.
So you guys, kama kawaida, kama uja subscribe, make sure you subscribe in 3, 2, 1.
Ting.
Thank you so much for subscribing. You can't watch, like, Wezi continue without subscribing. That's a crime. We are going to jail you for it.
Of course. Neza kuroga, neza enda kitu jio kitu manze.
I know.
So, consider subscribing, man.
Exactly. Remember, you can also DM us on Instagram and Facebook at The Groove Podcast KE. Na kama kawaida, we are recording at Migwi Studios in Thika Town. This is the home for quality photography, yeah?
Of course,
go
man.
Do your thing. That is where you go, like baby showers.
I
think you're obsessed with baby showers.
Niliachanga kuwa naughty. But it's a good studio, manze.
Yeah.
If you come here, it's a place where you regulate in life, manze.
Yeah, true.
The moment umefika hapa hivi, you have different like 10 backgrounds, ama 10 to 15 backgrounds, is it? So, usikuwa na wasiwasi. And then the photographer.
Oh
man. Unavenya nakanga hivyo mweusi. I'm a dark person, but Dennis anafanyanga nikae muhindi. Anafanyanga nikae muhindi. Go to Instagram and uangalie venya naka hapo.
Yeah. Migwi Studios, make sure you check them out. So, yes. So, today we're breaking monotony. Today we are not doing relationships. We are doing adulthood. Things we wish we knew before graduating. Zingetusaidia big time.
Either college,
I know,
university
wherever.
Polytechnic,
even high school.
Things that we wish we knew before graduating, before coming to this life. Yenye tumeface on reality.
Life skills.
Yeah, especially now the economy of different nini.
Yes.
Things you know before in high school, in college. When tukiwa shule, everything was provided by parents.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Someone used to check on you. Bills were being cleared even without your consent. Ujui kama rent shalipo, but
yes. Unapata iko imelipwa. Then unatoka nje.
Life is different.
Things I feel like maybe either it's college, high school or whatever. Kuna kuanga na course ya life skills.
Yeah, true.
Please introduce life after college. Wacha kukwenda unit na
after college,
life
man.
After college.
True.
It will save us a lot. It will save us a lot. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn. They say the best teacher is life. Hiyo nayo ni ukweli.
Tunapo naaminia.
Yeah. So guys, we are going to be sharing some of the things we personally, you know, we have
feel,
gone through. And also because we also check the internet to see what other people are saying, so we're also going to be talking and touching on that.
You know, before we continue, it's not 2 years after I graduated from college. And I feel like imekuwa ni kama niligraduate jana because I'm trying class siku niko na pressure to achieve, pressure to do good things, pressure to do great things, to be mheshimiwa. Nilikuwa nafikiria by now nitakuwa MP, by the way.
Oh, you wanted to be MP?
Yeah. Nilikuwa nataka kuwa politician. Sitasema the location, not alinichukia. What alinichukia, but my ambitions ilikuwa
talk.
Nikuwa MP. I'm a very big businessman, wholesales, supermarkets, but
we're getting there. That's why we're talking about this, guys.
Relax,
so we're getting there. So guys, we're going to be talking about these things, and I'm very like Nico, sure you all have gone through that or are going through that. And before that, let's like give a small maybe history of after graduating, like maybe just small, just like let me start. Like so after, I'm not going to say which year I graduated, so now you guys, I feel like one of the biggest inconvenience I had after graduating was COVID. And I'm very sure, like, I don't know whether you guys felt that. Were you still back in school?
No,
I had just like,
I was in my
graduated.
final year.
So I had just graduated. I had just gotten this job. And then like 3 months in, go home. And there's nothing you can do about that.
COVID comes through.
COVID comes in, and then like you forget. You know, it made me like forget what I wanted, where I was going, because I graduated with that mind of being employed. I did not graduate with that mind of like starting something on my own. So like I graduated with that mind of getting a job, and here I am. So you can see how things have changed, because
Nancy graduated from campus with the mind of getting a job from Citizen TV. KTN, big media companies in Kenya. But here we are.
And then unafika nje, and then you realize it's not that you cannot be able to do those things. You realize you're not passionate about that. You realize not everyone who goes to media school wants to be a news anchor or a reporter. I just wanted to be like a talk show host. You get? So like before you get there, before you realize that, I feel like I had a lot of conflict, because every time I feel like, oh my God, I'm not a news anchor, I'm failing. I'm not a reporter, I'm failing. Then I didn't even like doing those. So I'm like, but the moment I started doing a talk show, the first time I had my own talk show, I was like, I'm home.
Wow.
I'm home.
Better only graduate na ukapata kazi.
Now let's talk about people who find themselves in very different courses. Please go ahead. Umetoka kunicheka. Go ahead.
So let me tell you, when I was in school, in university, my mind never clicked at nitamaliza shule. I was there to read, nisome, nilikuwa relaxed. Sikufikiria about the life after school. So COVID ikakama, I was in final year, so I went home for some few months, back to school. And after graduating, after kumalizile mtihani ya mwisho, the reality can hit. I will never call my mom, my dad for rent. And I was like, nitatoa pesa wapi? Now the reality linipata. And surprising, like, I had nothing. I had sikuwa na mattress. I had to shift from Kakamega. I was schooling in Kakamega to Nairobi. I have no money. I have no somewhere to stay. Sina nyumba, sina kitanda, sina everything. So you can imagine the situation. So, but thank God, here I am. I started hustling pole, kulala chini, mdogo, until here we are.
Should they tell people you're an engineer? Should they lessons we wish we knew. Like, should I tell people you're an engineer?
No problem.
Like, he's an engineer. What are you doing here? What are you doing in media?
I'm here doing things to do with media, by the way.
I know, it's life.
Kwa mbele ya camera, unless ya simu nikipigwa picha. But here I am,
here we are. Here we are.
Let's learn these things, man. That we wish we knew.
Exactly. So guys, we're going to get right into it. Let me start with, like, I think we can just discuss this, it's okay, out of the way. Love does not conquer all. Actually, it's either like inakwanga fragile after graduating, and most probably you're not going to end up marrying the person you're dating una date to university.
True.
And I didn't know, because when you're in university, I feel like it's a safe space. You have everything, you have everything. Then maiza shule, maybe anaishi Nakuru, na unaishi Kisumu,
Garissa.
Ama Garissa. Do you imagine like that hassle of ever seeing each other? And of course, it takes time before you guys get employed.
The relationship na inakuwa long distance relationship, insecurities.
Exactly.
And then you have to focus on your hustle. You have to focus on what you love.
Exactly.
She has also to do what she loves. So the love matters. Ama your partner from college inakuwa bit shaky.
Inakuwa unless you guys maybe got married in university, mkiwa bado shule ama college, maybe that one, then what happens after that is you get kids, you don't, maybe mnapata mtoto, and then maybe you're not,
you're in our bond.
Exactly. Na maybe mnakosa kuandikwa kazi. So it goes from love to like now resentment, because now we have a kid, we don't have money, maybe tuko university tulikuwa tunapa pocket money, so we used to live in a maybe bedsitter self-contained house, but now tunaishi maybe kwa single room, hatuna pesa, mna hustle, so inakwanga tu resentment tu,
inakwanga tricky.
So
but
love,
see the same, si lazima ifanyike hivyo. I feel like some people get lucky ama they hard work for themselves. They get employed together, place the same, maybe Nairobi area, ama they start online jobs, they stay together, they build their family pamoja. So it doesn't work always like lazima relationship from college if fail.
True, but it's also good to know like after school things get things real fast.
Another point, never stop learning.
Never stop planning.
You know what I mean by never stop learning. Don't
learning.
I mean learning. Maybe ulisomea media like you, I'm engineering, and then you come here out, you want to do something to do with media, only to do something with engineering, to do something with catering. Never stop learning. Try new things. Learn new things. Learn lifestyle. Take time to learn yourself. What you love, what you like, your ambitions, you see. So never stop learning what you love, ama new things, maybe trying a different career. At the end of the day, money matters.
True.
The end goal, the cash.
They say when you love, they say when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
True.
It's very true, because I have to concur with you. I wish in university, like I had stuck to like, having my own YouTube channel back then, like believing in myself back then, because I remember we used to go for practicals, and we were a few of us. There are people who like, they were in cameras, kuna mwingine, they were doing reporting. I, for some reason, I would always be doing an interview in the studio back in university. So imagine if I had like just believed in myself
and
continued doing that. Oh God,
from back
in
college to this time.
Exactly.
Ningekuwa
mbali. But I also feel like along the way I've learned a lot of things. I'm able to do a lot of things, and now I cannot take this for granted, because it has come after a lot of sweat. After, I think like I'm one person, there was like a whole year where I worked, and ungeniuliza Nancy, what do you do? I didn't have like an answer, because
I know the year.
I was doing photography. The other one I was doing video camera. The other one I'm on social media management. The other one I'm a graphic designer. Then I'm a host. Then I'm like, what are you doing? You get like, I've gone through that. Basically, there was a place I was employed. Ungeuliza mtu, what does Nancy do? They could not give you an answer.
Do you know that I've never done anything to do in relationship with engineering or what I did in campus?
Really?
I've never apply kazi. I've never seen someone to engage me in any field of engineering. Basically, me, I've never got employed. I'll say that.
Wow.
I've just hustling here and there, friends, like wananisha new things to do. I survived until now.
Wow. And I feel like before you get to where you want to be, this don't ever forget, people will use you. True. People will use you for their own gain, and they don't care what situation you're going through, and until like then they just want to see the job completed. And people will use you, they will exhaust you, they really don't care what's going on with your life. They just want to see that job completed. And I feel like I've gone through that. I've really gone through that for like sorry guys, I've gone through that for like in previous, like I think I've been employed like 3 times, so like 2 of those times I've gone through that. But the first time when I realized, oh, these people are using me, I didn't like give up, because the more they were pushing me, the more I kept realizing I'm capable of doing anything. Simba, I've done things nikikwambia, you'll be like, what? And how did you like were you able to do that?
Like umehaswa a lot, man. Umefanya great thing, man.
Yeah, and that made me realize I'm capable of doing anything. And when I set my mind on something, I'm going to achieve that. I'm going to achieve that. But also there are those people who just use you and leave, and there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing. And you know, life does not give you a chance to like stay and be like, oh my God, this happened. No, life, let's stop. Let's stop. Let me feel all these emotions, and then we can continue tomorrow. No, you do that, the following day landlord ako where is rent? Stima token.
Simba ujalipa rent, and I'm like, oh.
Token. Then there's Simba. Nancy, we're supposed to go for a photo shoot. So do you like stay there and start thinking, oh my God, because someone screwed you over now, life does not move? it keeps going. Yeah.
So another point is like success will not come overnight. Like,
yes.
Take your time. Don't be uncomfortable to grow. You know, like don't graduate from campus. Ufikiria nimegraduate leo. Next month I need to be rich. I need to have a car. I need to have a house. You're the next Bill Gates. Like success will never come overnight. You have to work for it. There is no an express train for success.
It's not magical.
It's not magical. There's no shortcut. You have to work for it, man.
Yes.
Like you have to be,
and you have to be intentional. I feel like it comes down to being intentional. You see, and being consistent and intentional. I feel like even with us doing this, we're just starting out. We are like only on episode 7, and I feel like if we maybe we did the first episode and it didn't go as we planned, and then we were like, let's give up. No, there's no room for giving up on your chasing your dreams. That is what I believe.
Keep chasing.
And I believe, I'm this one person, I believe, I don't ever like hate on small beginnings. Don't ever hate on small. We don't all come from rich families.
Appreciate your steps.
Exactly. Appreciate them, because that is what keeps you grounded. Even when you get up, you know, when you're on the top, that is what keeps you grounded and makes you respect other people's hustles.
Amen.
I don't think I've ever
Amen.
I don't think I've ever respected content creators like I do right now, because I'm doing that, and I know it's not like, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Before I used to think like content creation in kitu simple. You just wake up, you prepare, you have your phone, you have your mic, boom, you have your camera, boom, the content is up. You post 1,000 subscribers, 500 subscribers, wapi.
It doesn't work like that, guys.
You have to get out of your ways. You have to spend cash. You have to do everything.
Exactly.
So chase your dream. Maybe like I can say maybe they can open uko hapo nje, you have nothing to do. Not that you don't have something to do. You have a lot.
You can do. There's a lot you can do.
Don't chase your course ati nilisomea media. Let me acha kutumia course yako tafadhali. Hospitality.
Tumia ya director IT.
No. Director CIT. You're confusing.
No, he did IT.
Veterinary.
Veterinary.
Huyu alifanya vet, nitango vet ile ya ng'ombe, ile ya kutibu ng'ombe. Sasa yako na kamera. Sasa na control camera hapa hivyo akana Migwi. Pia Migwi alikuwa amefanya something to do with hospitality. Anaona studio size. So learn something new. Push it, as Nancy venye amesema, work for it, day and night, think about it, be focused, and you'll achieve it.
This quote you love saying to me, Eli Steve Harvey, you remember the one? If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk,
fly.
If you can't fly,
crawl.
If you can't crawl, roll around. Roll. Just
keep moving.
Just
go.
Make sure
we'll achieve
moving.
it.
Exactly. And I feel like this is very advantageous for someone who is still back in school, you know, or you've just graduated. Before you start chasing those big corporate jobs, CV buyer, send those CVs, you know, send them. But when you're doing that, just sit down and think, maybe what do I love doing? Maybe can I make a career out of this? You know, maybe it's fashion. Maybe it's makeup. Nowadays, makeup artists make a lot of money, you know? So is it makeup? Is it fashion? You know, just sit there and think, what else can I do that I love? You know, apart from maybe I went to school, I graduated in nursing, what else can I do?
What you love.
Exactly.
And pia, thinking on what you love, waja pia mimi naweza kuwa nikipenda mambo za aviation, but I have no connection. Start something yenye nakuletea pesa at the end of the day. Usiteseke. Kama ni kuhustle, kama ni mjengo, go for that mjengo as you wait for what you love. True.
So another point is, guys, your expectations will sink your relationships. They will sink you. Your expectations will sink you. I feel like I've gone through this. Let me tell you, expectations, when expectations are not met, what comes afterwards, it's something called procrastination.
True.
Procrastination, there's nothing, how do I say this? The biggest enemy of your dream is procrastination. I've procrastinated. I remember there was a time like I really procrastinated because I felt I've not met my expectations. I expected to be somewhere at, you know, you do something and then you expect something, you know, then nothing comes out of it, or it's not as big or as huge as you expected. So what happens is unaisha like hauna nguvu, you feel like
man, you're not getting what you want.
You're not getting what you want or what you wanted.
True.
So what happens
in time
exactly. So what happens is you unaanza mnawezanga tu kukaa hivyo and then you're like I'll do this you know next time I'll do this next time because you did it last time it didn't work. So instead of, you know, getting back up, what you do is like I'll do, unasema nitafanya kesho. So you guys, sometimes expectations at that time, you know, at that time it might not, you know, come into reality, but don't worry because you keep at it and I guarantee you at some point it will like you will enjoy the fruits of your work.
When I'm not on that point, it's a very strong point. Look on a point zingine moto. On a point zingine moto. Addition on that point, niti you'll never start ama you'll never achieve it if you don't start.
Oh man.
You'll never achieve it if you don't start. And you'll never achieve it if you don't keep the consistency.
Oh my God.
Those are two things to know like from college.
Steve Harvey,
have changed my life, man. Steve Harvey, man. Yeah. So you'll never achieve if you don't start right now, and you'll never achieve it if you don't keep the consistency.
Very true.
That's the
very true.
secret of life.
Yeah, very true. So you have to start. You need to start somewhere.
And lower your expectation. Dream big. That's very okay. But expectations on life, acha zikwe step by step.
Exactly.
By the end of this year, I need to have achieved this and this.
Yeah. And that
ukifika hapo, you'll have a different dream from that point. By the end of the next year, few months, I need to have a house.
Yeah.
Ukipata a house, I need to have a wife, family.
I know.
A family and a house. Like you need to have something big, step by step as you go.
You said that and I'm thinking in my head, that makes me think, instead of having expectations, have goals and achievements.
And objectives.
Like instead, you know, exchange those expectations with goals. Because with goals, there are certain things you can be able to do and achieve those goals.
True.
Expectations, they're just fantasies. They are merely fantasies.
To make it clear that when you have goals and objectives, goals are the bigger picture, the end game. You see? But objectives are things that you can do to achieve your goal. So when you have your objective, maybe this month I'll have to work on this and this and this. Those are objectives. Yes. The objectives they will help you achieve your goal. The bigger goal now.
Yes.
And when you achieve the bigger goal, you start new objectives. That's life.
Simba, I feel like you are a life coach. Double life coach here.
Skills, life coaching skills, man.
Life skills.
Or they're from California, Meru. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
So another point, I continue.
Yeah.
So another point that I feel that college student, people when you're college, fresh graduates, they should understand that friendship from campus, they are hard to maintain. Just understand that your friends from campus, college, sometimes it gets hard to maintain those friendship because you meet new people in the hustling workplace. Kuna distance. Your mind distance ina increase maybe.
You meet other people who now meet your objectives
in your workplace.
Exactly.
Ama wana provide what you want in the hustle place. Another thing, like your mind when you look on fikira ukiwa campus,
it may change.
You're not sharing a common goal with those friends.
Yes.
Sometimes maybe they like partying, maybe they like doing something that you don't like. They do their things in a way that you feel you can't achieve your goal when you do that way. You see? Now you don't share common goals. Exactly. So maintaining that friendship
it's very hard. It's very hard. And it's okay. I feel like saying it's okay because
it's not enmity.
Exactly. Because now you've moved to a different, a different part of your life. You are different, you are far from them and you're going to meet other people now. If it's a new job, you're going to make friends there. Stop chasing those friends because now you guys, you used to share the same, you used to share courses, lecturers. Now it's about life and you're not sharing, the same life. So just don't feel guilty or start chasing friendships that don't work. I feel like my friends from university, actually director is a friend from university, so hey, I'm winning in the game of life.
And let me tell you one thing, just to make it clear, unajua kuna mtu anaweza feel this point anze kulenga mabishta wake campus.
No, don't do that.
They're your friends, usiwalenge. They will help you in one way or the other. But you are saying don't prioritize it.
Exactly.
You have new friends, but you want still to remain in the campus circle.
Yes.
Remain back up in that circle, but have pia meet other friends. Na yenye jawak yenye una feel we don't share common goals, acha kwe a friend. Like, but not that at in your circle. Have people in your circle that will help you.
True.
That's
so
kupoa.
Kupoa. So this other one is life is unfair. life is not fair. Life is unfair.
Yeah.
And you don't always get what you want. You will
but
never.
Not for everyone.
Not for no, before you get to that point where like maybe you're getting what you want, let me tell you, because most of us tungetaka tumalize shule, we get kazi wapi by corporates, we start earning big money, we start making big dough. No, not every you see like when it comes to our life, we have so many sectors or areas in our lives, you know. You have your professional lives, you have friendships, you have maybe church, you have what else,
family life,
you have family, you have health, you have all that. So in all those, maybe for me, my family is working, they're okay, it's working. But you also find when it comes to profession, it's not working as I would have wanted. You find someone else, maybe the profession, the career is working, but when you go to something else, maybe in terms of relationships, it's not working. So you find like life will never be fair. Like whatever you want at that point, there's so many things you're going to be lacking. But guess what? You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Let me connect that point with this one. I feel they intermarry somehow. That after graduating, the post-graduation depression is real.
It's so real.
Post-graduation depression.
So real.
Like, ushamaliza shule, but you're not achieving what you want in time, ama in the limit of time, in your so you end up facing a kind of a depression. We call it post-graduation.
I had that.
Depression.
I had that,
Yeah, so end up kukusumbua, kukuskuru, and if you don't talk it out, if you don't seek help, ama you don't do something on it, it end up kukupeleka kwa depression,
a dark place,
drug abuse, because unakuwa frustrated.
You want to escape. I feel like that happened because I graduated on December. For me, like I graduated on December, So after graduating, then you have to look for job. Then you unaenda kutafuta kazi, unapata they're advertising. Jobs are there. Jobs will always be there. But now they want experience.
And experience.
Yes.
Others, wanaipeana na the who you know.
Who you know. That is also very real.
The tall relative. The tall relative. That person who can connect you to that job. Others, they want to be paid through body, some
briberies. They want briberies.
Corruption.
Oh yes, it's very real.
Sex. Some
favors. They want some favors so that wakupe your kazi. You get.
So life is unfair on that point.
Exactly. So like after now I have graduated, like I had to sit down. Now I'm looking for, like I applied, I was all over. You are always all over because you know your parent is like, I'm okwe mwalimu. You know, the other one is like, be a journalist. You know, I saw a TV that was open the other day. I saw
check it out.
So like everybody has an opinion of what you're supposed to be doing. So you don't even get time to think, what do I want to do? Because I feel like I applied to be a teacher. I applied to be like so many things, you know, and I just had to sit down and be like, what do I want? You know, what do I want? And I decided to go for an internship. I feel like after graduating, the best next thing you can do for yourself, go for an internship. It really makes things, you know, it puts things into perspective. It makes you feel like, you know, when you go to internship, you're involved in all these departments. So that way you're able to know, maybe I'm in media, but I prefer editing. I would love to, you know, I don't want to be a newscaster. I want to be an editor. I may be media, but I want to be a camera person. So like if come may graduate, you know, it's good to be like, you know, let me look at now, let me go for an internship and determine what I want. But if you stay there and you're like, life is unfair, guess what, sweetheart, life is unfair to everyone.
So another point, although it's a minor point, like when you're in college, expect to meet those receptionists, I'm a secretaries with this big attitude. Like kazi siao, like you're going to seek a job, like they don't want to talk to you.
They act like the boss.
Wataki kuchukua CV yako, wataki kufanya anything. Kenye mefanya nikumbuke this point. There was a day like I was back in college, nilikuwa natafuta attachment, I guess nitango attachment, this internship thing. So I went somewhere in a company, a very big company, and then I meet this secretary. She was a lady, very attitude ilikuwa biggie.
You think she's the boss?
Natafuta attachment, and then like nimetumwa hapa nilete hizi letter zangu, natafuta attachment. Then the lady ataki kunisikia. Ataki hata kuniongelesha. So I was like, oh my god, sikunyang'anye kazi, mimi nataka attachment, msinilipe, and then I go back to school.
I know, you just want
so
experience.
I felt like I'm doing the wrong thing in life. Like supposed to go and engineering, ningefanya catering, ninge kitchen nipike. So that thing ilini hurt, I tell you the truth. But at the end of the day, watu wenye nilikaa na wao, they mentored me, wakanionyesha ilienda hivyo, but
yeah, and I feel like it's a very good point, because I feel like that doesn't stop. That doesn't stop. Even in day-to-day lives, even when we are here, like we can say maybe we are probably, we have some few years after graduating, I still meet such people. I meet such people who don't like you. Like, they hate you for nothing. They literally hate you for nothing. I don't know that it's because they're having a bad day, and you cannot let that get into you. You can never let words of other people get into you.
Yeah, true.
Because I feel like me, I've suffered from that. I've let other people's opinion, like, really at some point determine what I'm doing, make me doubt myself, or like make me feel in a certain way. You're going to meet such people. Not everyone is going to like you. But doesn't also mean that you're not going to meet good people.
You have to be working with a positive mind every day.
You need, which brings me to this other point. Like, whatever you put out in the world, it comes back to you. Full stop. When they say karma is
real. Karma is real.
No, there's another word I'm not going to use, because
use it. Use it. With F.
No. B, with a B.
Karma is
wow.
Bombshell?
No. Even director knows that one.
Director, karma is
No, they say karma is a bitch.
Bitch. It will fuck you up.
Yeah, the karma, it's very true. You see, I feel like whatever you put out there will definitely come back to you. So if you are mean to people, you are bad to people, the only thing you'll get back is that badness.
You put negativity out there, negativity comes back to you.
You put
positivity there.
Yes.
Positivity onto your life.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe someday you guys will get to share the story about our podcast. And I feel like if we weren't good to people, to some of the people we've met in our lives, we would not be doing this at all.
In fact, to be here, some of our friends, when you start mention Magina Saizi, they have mentored us, they have helped us, they have encouraged us.
Yeah, believed in the dream.
Yeah, believed in the
exactly.
Sisi hatukuwa na hiyo dream kubwa, but they keep telling us do.
Yeah,
push.
Exactly.
And I still feel.
And I also feel like if we weren't maybe nice to each other, we will not be here. So you see, so whatever guys you put out there, if you put in negativities, if you ukipatana na watu kazi yako to insult them, belittle them, judge them, hate on them, that is what you're going to attract
in your life.
But when you're good to people, they remember. Like, I feel like I have this friend, she's an upcoming news anchor, like I've worked with her, I've mentored her, and like she's a
lady.
Yeah, she's a lady, her. I don't want to mention the name.
I don't know, I'm a single boy here. And then you can connect me if I continue.
So
your fake friend.
Your mind has gone to being single.
Nimeuliza isha a lady. Kama ni msichana.
Yeah, she's
napaswa kummeet, by the way.
Yeah. So like I was saying, she has really like played one of those major roles in this podcast by making me like believe in myself. I used to do this for her, but now at some point she does it, and I feel like wow.
For you.
Yeah, for me I'm like wow. No, if I had been mean to her. Yeah,
the same thing too.
Exactly.
Wow. That's very encouraging.
It is.
Inafanya ni feel niko emotional. But as we continue to another point, I feel when we're in college, campus, we should learn we should expect in life that we'll meet rejection, and we should brush through those rejections. Na mind I feel negative thing, and I must brush through it. Like nisikia ipite, life continues.
Yeah, and a no is not a life sentence.
True.
A no is not like a life sentence. It's no. You're going to meet people who are going to say no, but you're also going to meet people who are going to say yes.
Yes.
And when they say no, if they're not going to tell you why they said no, don't give up.
So in short,
do you know how many no's we've gone through? Like literally, do you know how many no's we've gone through? But we're still like, no, we're still doing this. So if you mean it, just those no's, brush them off.
So in personal, in simple terms, never take things personal.
Yeah.
Never take a lot of things personal. Kama vitu zinaka personal, just brush through them. Move on.
So like I'm going to read because of this because of time. I'm going to read these 2 points. And alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes looks beautiful in the beginning, but remember they gradually kill you. This other one is addiction to porn, sex, and masturbation eventually become a villain to your health, to your mental health.
So
like
we should learn those wait before you continue. Hizo zimeniuma. I feel hizo point zako zinakaa relevant.
but
they're relevant in life.
But I'm saying this. Okay, I wanted to like put them in this way. Those things that you do that people warn you, but you still want to do. You still want to do alcohol. You still want to smoke. You still want to do. Boy. You want to watch porn because it's cool. Because we always justify why we are watching porn.
Especially
exactly. You are always masturbating, or you're addicted to these things that if you can't, if whatever I'm doing I cannot share with you, definitely I need to ask myself questions. True. These things eventually come to like they will haunt you. They have long time effects. You may not feel it at that point, but at some point you're going to like umezoea.
No, you're making sense.
Yeah, like umezoea. Every time someone you call them stupid, silly, sijui, I don't know. The more like you keep insulting people, those small habits we start.
The more disrespect keeps coming to your life on your way.
Exactly. And that is how you miss out on opportunities because, like I said, long time effects. And now because of time, do you have another point? I'm giving you like a minute or two.
To another point. Maybe I can add one.
Yeah.
Ijaniuma lakini na feeling inumanga watu wengi. So back in high school, in college, I'm high school or wherever, we push on graduating on the highest marks. First class
honors,
second class,
class,
upper, something like that is it. Distinctions,
pass,
but that doesn't define your life. So if you graduate with a lower class, keep working, that doesn't define your life. Ama utakuwa hapo chini. Just a grade, you need grade. Mwenye graduate na upper class ama first class, you need grade in life. Doesn't mean that utakuwa pale juu kwa life and then mwenye alikuwa na lower ama pass
at now you are failure. No,
you're the same.
Yes,
you're the same.
Can I tell you something? I think it was a study or something. It says many millionaires, the millionaires who are out there, many of them, they didn't even make to university.
They dropped. They're college dropouts.
Maybe college, ama high school, ama they didn't actually get the money. And now those are the people who mostly, employ those people who got first class or whatever. True. First class, I'm not saying education is bad. It's not. If you're at it, make sure you do it to your maximum level best. Yeah.
And tactical. Soma with a tactical mind.
But there's a difference between being a street smart and a book smart.
Yeah, true.
Street smart is not about graduation. It's about figuring out business, how business ideas,
tactical
how to grow.
Life.
Exactly. Pale kwa ground. What are you going to make sure that what are you going to do to make sure that things change?
Playing with the figures.
Exactly. Yeah. But when you're book smart, all you do is think of I want to get employed by Equity. I want to get employed by KCB. And if that does not happen now, your life is never. It's not.
Una collapse.
Exactly. So now, because of time, we're going to do the last segment of the day.
In the basket.
I wanted to see ama utakumbuka.
Oh. I'm always on point. In the basket.
Exactly. So we're going to run through. I love to run through. Yeah.
It's okay.
So 1, 2. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Wow. Okay.
What about you?
Me, do I believe in? Yeah, I do. What's your best idea of a perfect date?
Perfect date. Admiration to learn each other, I guess. Like I get admired to learn you more.
Okay. Yeah. Mine is in Hawaii in a boat and cruising through the Atlantic Ocean. Please don't judge.
Oh my God.
Okay, what do you say? What are the 3 things you look for in a partner?
Respect, true love, and maybe commitment and understanding.
Okay,
more of that.
I feel like I'm more of maybe I don't want to say I'm more Christian than you. But I would say like I would say like God-fearing, loving, and stable in mind, like stable in mind.
Yeah, true.
What? Okay. Have you ever experienced true love before?
Once.
Yeah. Me too. Do you find first dates stressful or fun? First dates, kwako, like are they stressful or fun?
For me, it's a fun.
Me too. Fun.
Because I'll harass you. I'll maintain the eye contact with you. I'll eat and make you uncomfortable.
Whose relationship do you admire most and why?
Our deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, and Bishop.
I think something Wanjiko.
Yeah.
We don't even.
I love that copy. I love that couple, man. I won't go give the shit up.
Wow.
Msemevi, we move on.
Okay, I would say Nameless and Wahoo.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they are very beautiful.
What's the worst thing about being single? Mimi, no gifts for Valentine. That taught me a lesson.
Me no gift, man. Like natoka kazi and then like the lonely time. Natoka kazi naingia kwa nyumba, I'm alone until the following day nikirudi kazi. So sitaongea na anyone. I have a debate on my mind. So like napika peke yangu ama hata speak niko tu peke yangu siongei. Like I feel
And what's the best thing about being single?
Freedom.
Me too. Oh, I get to do whatever the heck I want.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a hopeless romantic?
Hopeless?
Romantic.
No.
You're not? Okay, me, I'm a romantic. I am.
So umeniambia hopeless romantic.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself a hopeless romantic? You know, like you're a romantic person. Would you say no? He's not.
I am.
No, he's not. Unless romantic has changed the definition of that word, he's not. Anyway, guys, that is all that we had for you today. I hope you've enjoyed the conversation because I clearly have. Yeah.
I enjoyed. Kwanza mimi nimeenjoy sana. Leo inakaa tumerecord how many minutes?
I don't even know.
Actually, I don't know. So thank you guys for the returning subscribers, manze.
Yeah.
Always asanteni sana, manze. And thank you for sharing our content, supporting us in everything, good comments, even the negative comments, manze. Zimekuwa zikikam through one and few, but my friend hapa amekuwa kizidelete. I feel bad.
Oh my god.
I feel nitawaambia tu kweli.
I've not.
Kuna comment ile delete somewhere.
Simba stop cloud chasing.
Tuliatakiwa na someone and then Nancy Jowoga delete.
Oh my god. He's cloud chasing. Who's telling the truth?
Anyway, guys, subscribe, like, comment and share this content with your friends.
And see you on the next episode. We love you guys. Make sure to keep it here, The Groove Podcast. Until next time, God bless.
As I say,